Good evening. Today, we will be covering the post-market update dated the 29th of July, 2024. Markets began the trading week on a strong note and continued the previous session's record run on July 29th with benchmarks hitting fresh all-time high led by banking stocks post-robust earnings reported over the weekend. At close, the Sensex was up 23.12 points or 0.03% at 81,355.84. And the Nifty was up 0.01 points or 1.25% at 24,836.10. Top Nifty gainers were Divi's Labs, L&T, BPCL, Bajaj Finserv and M&M, while losers were Titan Company, Bharti Airtel, Cipla, ITC, and Tata Consumer Products. Talking about the corporate segment, we have shares of RITES zoomed more than 11% in the early trade on July 29th after the railway-linked state-run company informed the exchanges that it will hold a board meet on July 31st to consider a bonus issue of shares. Along with the bonus issue proposal, the board will also consider its June quarter earnings and a first interim dividend for financial year 2025. In the past, RITES had declared a 1:4 bonus issue in 2019. Shareholders received one free share for every $4 they held as of the record date. Bonus issues are usually issued out of a company's reserves or retained earnings and are often used to reward shareholders, adjust the share price, or increase liquidity in the stock. Unlike dividends, which provide cash to shareholders, bonus issues increase the number of shares held but do not affect the total value of the investment. Only those investors will be eligible for bonus shares who will buy the stock before the ex-date. RITES is a multidisciplinary engineering and consultancy organization uniquely placed in terms of diversification of services and geographical reach in various sectors such as railways, highways, urban engineering, metros, and sustainability, airports, ports, ropeways, institutional buildings, inland waterways, and renewable energy. Shares of BANDHAN Bank surged over 10% to 213 rupees per share on July 29th after the bank reported strong Q1 financial year 2025 earnings. Brokerages upgraded their ratings and raised target prices based on improved asset quality, better top-line growth, and strong loan growth. Jefferies upgraded BANDHAN Bank to buy it from underperformed and increased the target price to 240 rupees per share from 165 rupees, indicating a potential 16% upside. CLSA also raised its target price to 240 rupees from 210 rupees and maintained an outperform rating. BANDHAN Bank's Q1 results showcase strong asset quality and profit ahead of estimates due to lower credit costs and better top-line growth. We are raising financial year 2025 profit estimates by 15% and financial year 2026 to 2027 estimates by 6%, stated analysts at Jefferies. CLSA highlighted BANDHAN Bank's lower net slippages in Q1 financial year 2025 and predicted decent growth for the fiscal year driven by more secured loans. However, they cautioned that the CGFMU audit or CEO appointment could pose potential risks. On the other hand, Nuvama Institutional Equities gave BANDHAN Bank a holder rating with a target price of 200 rupees per share, slightly lower than the current market price. They noted the Q1 profit beat but remained cautious on the lender's lower capital. The private sector lender reported a 47.5% year-on-year increase in net profit for Q1 financial year 2025, while net interest income rose by 20.7% year-on-year. BANDHAN Bank's net interest margin remained stable at 7.6% for the quarter ended June. Gujarat-based AIA Engineering via a filing on Monday announced that the company's board might consider a buyback of its shares in its upcoming meeting. Following this announcement, the shares of the company jumped 7% to its new all-time high of 4,690 rupees on the BSE. The meeting of the board of directors of the company is scheduled to be held on Wednesday, August 7, 2024, to consider a proposal for buyback of equity shares of the company and other matters incidental and necessary thereto, in accordance with the applicable provisions of the Companies Act, 2013, including the rules and regulations framed thereunder, the Securities and Exchange Board of India, Buyback of Securities, Regulations, 2018, as amended, and other applicable laws, said the company in a filing to the exchanges. In case the company proceeds with its plans of buyback, this will be the first ever instance of the company doing so, according to the data available on the BSE. The company has also not issued any bonus shares to date. However, it pays out frequent dividends to its shareholders. The shares of AIA Engineering have nearly doubled in value over the last 2 years, while in the last 1 year, the stock has increased by 32%. On a year-to-date basis, the shares of AIA Engineering have gained 26%. AIA Engineering specializes in the design, development, production, installation, and servicing of high chromium wear-resistant parts for grinding equipment in cement, mining and quarry industries. Shares of state-owned lender Punjab National Bank rallied 7% to the day's high of 128 rupees on BSR after reporting a 159% year-on-year jump in its net profit for the quarter ended June 30, 2024, while the bank's net interest income rose to 10,476 rupees crore, up by 10% year-on-year. The net profit for the period stood at 3,252 rupees crore versus a PAT of 1,255 rupees crore in the corresponding quarter of the previous financial year. The global and domestic net interest margins of the bank stand at nearly 3%. Total income of the bank was booked at 32,166 rupees crore for Q1 financial year 2025 from 28,579 rupees crore for Q1 financial year 2024, recording a growth of 12.5%. The GNPA ratio for the quarter has improved by 275 bps on year-on-year basis to 4.98% from 7.73% in June 2023. While its NNPA ratio was up by 138 bps year-on-year to 0.6%. Among other highlights, the savings deposits registered a 4.4% year-on-year growth, increasing to Rs for 84,377 crore, and its current deposits and CASA deposits stood at 64,702 rupees crore and 5.49 rupees lakh crore respectively in the June quarter. Asahi Songwon Colors Limited in daily time frame is trading around 493.85 points with a change of 20% and is trading with a net volume of around 180.707 thousand shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 433.55, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 66.04. Ester Industries Limited in daily time frame is trading around 138.93 points with a change of 19.99% and is trading with a net volume of around 5.677 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 116.90, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 93.60. STL Global Limited in daily time frame is trading around 20.89 points with a change of 19.99% and is trading with a net volume of around 1.697 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 17.97, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 73.96. For the stock recommendation we have, Coromandel International Limited looks good and can be bought at 1,681 rupees, keeping a stop loss of 1,644 rupees and a target of 1,730 rupees.
You can reach us via phone, WhatsApp, or email using the information listed on the screen. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe for more financial insights. And, as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, happy investing.